What's up, peoples? It's Gendo here, and welcome back to the Basque Boys. As always, if you are still enjoying the series, please do go and drop a like. Today, we got to start this episode with the Champions League group stage draw because we're going to be taking on one of those teams in today's episode. We are sitting in the first seed right now, possibly because of all of the wins that we picked up last season. Didn't really go very far, but I'm pretty sure all those wins helped our coefficient out. So we are in the first pot. So let's take a look and see what group we will start in. We're going to start in Group B. That's fine enough. Fine and dandy. Second seeds, though, quite a lot of heavy hitters in there. We could take on Juventus, Monaco, Bayern. I really don't want to take on Bayern. Let's take a look and see who we will get. As if I couldn't get away from all of these Italian teams, it's Juventus once again. So, hey, it's a rematch of last season, 2 seasons ago. Let's see if we can do the business this time around. Third seed, let's take a look and see who we got in there. Roma, Shakhtar, Marseille. I'd rather not take on any of those. Mönchengladbach is going to be our third team in that group. And then the fourth, I don't know, probably not Red Bull Salzburg, probably not Legia Warsaw. That would be great. We're going to be taking on PAOK, P-A-O-K. It's the same team that we took on in the first go-around in our Champions League, I believe, 2 in the second season, I should say. So, yeah, that is going to be our group, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be taking on Gladbach. And we are, in fact, going to be playing Gladbach in the first group stage matchup. So we'll be doing that as well as playing Barcelona in the league because I just love me playing some heavy hitters and whatnot. But we did play a couple of matches in La Liga beforehand. Let's get a recap of those. Right, so we started off the season by playing the third match in our white wall versus Real Madrid. And I kept the same formation, pretty much kept the same side too, and came away with a 4-1 victory. So I know the formation works versus Real Madrid at home. It's just how I need to face off against them away. But anyway, in this match, Villalibre with a brace, Shabby with his starting debut, getting himself debut goal for the club too, and McKellen Chousty knotting one in as well. More shots, more on target. Yes, we had less possession, but this was more of a counter-attacking style of the 4-2-3-1 that we were going for, and at the end, it proved to be very deadly. I mean, if you also want proof it was the same formation, here you go. And then we followed that up by going away from home to Granada and coming away with a 3-1 victory there. Hervias getting himself a brace on the day, and Jonas Ramalho, a guy who's been trying for first-team football since last season, getting a start today and getting himself a goal. That doesn't mean that he's going to be a routine starter because I still got Javi Martinez and Mikel San Jose and Aymeric Laporte all duking it out for those 2 spots. Ramalho, this is just to give him some fitness, and hey, he delivered. And it may be very short-sighted of me to think that one formation that's successful versus big clubs will mean that it'll be successful versus all clubs. We're going to give this a run out versus Barcelona. The 4-2-3-1 in a lineup is going to be as follows. Ruffier is going to be in net. Leque, Martinez, Laporte, Azpilicueta along the back line. The 2 midfielders of Marino and Herrera sit in front of them will be the attacking mids of Muniain, Inchausti, and Hervias. Sitting up front, of course, Free Village, Asier Villalibre, and hey, we got ourselves a decent chance versus Barcelona. We've had their number for the past couple of years. Let's see if we can start this season off or continue on with this prime season by coming away with a win versus Barcelona. But at the same time, this could all end up backfiring in my face. Let's just see exactly which team comes out here. The one that has the killer instinct that took out Real Madrid in the second and third matches, or the one that will fall apart like in the first. Just about 5 minutes on now, an interception from Neymar, getting the ball out in front, and the ball is just being pinballed around now. Nobody really wants to keep possession. Suarez coming through, breaking through the line. Oh my God. The defense lost Messi, and I'm losing my voice. Pardon me, something got stuck in my throat, but it's Barcelona taking the early lead. Suarez taking it to the byline, crossing inside, and once again, it's the defense leaving gaps that allows players to get through and score, and this time it's Messi to do it. 21 minutes on now, ball being thrown in. Unfortunately, it's not being held together, and we don't come up with the possession, which is very disappointing. Laporte also missing an interception, allowing these guys to come through. Great passing, but fortunately Suarez missing the mark at the end of it. They're showing very deadly touch right now. We're not doing anything with it right now. We have had 0 shots, but this could all change right here. Hervias getting it through to Villalibre. Our first shot on target, our first shot of the game. And Villalibre has leveled the matchup with his 3rd goal of the season. Let's go, boys. I mean, we did nothing for the majority of this match. We were weathering the Barcelona storm. Then all of a sudden, on one counterattack, Hervias' cross actually took a deflection off the defender. Found Villalibre first into the short side, past Bernd Leno, and we're right back into this match. Albeit there's definitely going to be some changes at halftime, though, because the way that we are playing right now, it's not sustainable. Although I say that, and we got 3 or 4 more shots towards the end of that first half, so I don't know what to do at this point. Yeah, Lekwe's on a 6-3, not doing too well. Inchausti's on a 6-4, which is partially the reason why I was thinking about dropping back to a 4-3-3 flat or the 4-3-3 defensive mid formation. Yeah, this is not really a good situation that I want to be in. So what I'm just going to do is tell the boys I'm far from pleased with what I'm seeing from this team. Hopefully it'll fire them up. We're not going to switch the formation. We're not going to make any substitutions. We're just going to keep it going out there and see if we cannot continue to weather this storm. I'll make changes when I see fit, but at this point in time, we'll just go with what we got. Oh, boys, off of an interception by a bad pass for Muniain, long ball up over the top, finds Suarez. I mean, this defense is comical when it comes to trying to defend. They're all spread out. They're not marking anybody, even though I'm specifically telling them to mark players, and they don't do it. So, yeah, we're back to losing again. Hervias to Muniain. Hold on to the ball, boys. They just do not know what to do with it at their feet. Here we go, though. Villa Libre. What a strike! What a strike from Villa Libre to knot this match up. I did not think that ball was going into any part of the net. Let's take a look at that in a 3-dimensional replay. Pass from Hervias to Inchausti to Villa Libre through 2 defenders. I bring Monreal on, and automatically he's got himself a yellow card. That is not good going forward, especially if Barcelona like to continuously push down that left-hand side. But now we need to throw the ball up over the top. I know controlling and having the ball on control, the tactics on control, doesn't really help us in the long run. Neymar just running free, but well wide of that shot. Why are you not coming forward to get that ball? That is Laporte. Laporte is, in fact, coming for the ball. Look at him win that ball to get us possession and another chance to go forward and potentially come away with a game winner. Linton Jr. needs to hold on to that ball. Oh no, and now Barcelona could hit us on a break. Ball inside to Willian, to Neymar. Azpilicueta had to go through him. He's going to be sent off, but he needed to make that tackle to prevent Barcelona from coming away with anything as well. Yeah, we're going to have to go with this going forward, which for the last 6 minutes is basically hold down for the last 6 minutes. Play defensive and don't do anything stupid. All right, so there's going to be a free kick on the edge of the box because of that foul. Suarez is going to take it. Ruffier right there at the save. It was looking like it was going in. Thankfully, safe hands Ruffier. Drop out. Oh, there's still some time. We're well into stoppage time here, but the cross goes over, the shot goes over, and we are going to escape with a draw versus Barcelona. I'll take it. After everything that's transpired, I'll take it. Also, another episode, I don't know how many episodes that is in a row where I've got myself a red card, or at least there was a red card in the match. What's that, 4, 5 now, that I can't see myself out with 11 men on the pitch? This is getting stupid. But anyway, 4 days' time, we got ourselves our first Champions League group stage match versus Mönchengladbach. So cut back to that in just a second. And the reason why we're going to be cutting back to that in just a second is because I did make a couple of transfers out on deadline day. Patchy Martinez has been sold off to Numancia for a fee of 2.5 million euros. And to be honest with you, I thought he was going to develop a lot better than what originally was shown. And at 21 years old, he does have a little room for growth. He's not going to be more than a 3-star potential player, but I just don't see him getting any sort of rotation in my squad at this time. So better to sell him off for above market value. Numancia came in and paid well over his value for him. So, hey, I'll take that any day of the week. And then Gorka Santamaria, another original of the Athletic Club system, is being sold out to Eibar for only $350,000 because I haven't really used him in my starting squad. He was a Bilbao legend where he was able to score 30, 35 goals a season while sitting down in the B side, but he just never really got a chance at the first team because of who was ahead of him, Villa Libre and Batista. So sold him off for under market value. At least I got something for him. Right, and let's get into the first match of this Champions League group. We're taking on Gladbach away from home. They're coming out in a 5-2-1-2, so they're going to look to utilize that wing play and counterattacking ability. So we're going to be going out with a 4-3-3, and the lineup is going to be as follows. Ruffier in net, Leque, Martinez, San Jose, Azpilicueta along the back line, Marino, Linton Jr., Herrera. Out in the middle, Shabby is going to be getting the start there on the right wing with Muniain following him on the left. Villalibre sitting up top. And yes, I did make a couple of changes because of fitness issues, Hervias and Laporte namely. So, to utilize the wing play, let's get the ball into the box to Villalibre, make him score the goals. Let's come away with a solid win to start our group. 22 minutes on now, Shabby and Leque playing some nice 1-2 ball. Leque to the byline. It actually goes off the crossbar, and then it's a foul by Rudiger. Going to get a free kick right there. I don't know if there's going to be anything to it. Linton Jr. doesn't do well with the ball. Man, come on, boys. We're doing well to get in their area, but we're not finishing our chances. And that has been a problem for a good portion of these matches where, yes, we get all this sort of possession and all of these shots, but the ball is just not going into the back of the net. Now we're making just stupid mistakes. We're allowing Mönchengladbach to come through its defense. The defense is just going, oh my Lord, all over the place. Fabian Johnson, the American left back, has just scored the opening goal in this match. Mönchengladbach 1, Athletic Club 0. And once again, this is a case of look at what happened to the defense. They were all cupped around the guy that had the ball, and not in the good way. They weren't cupped towards with their backs towards the goal. They were cupped with their backs towards the opponents and allowing them through. That's just a bad look continuously given by the defense. But highlight directed from the kickoff, maybe we can get something out of it. Nice ball out to Leque, through to Shabby, cross it into Villalibre. There we go. Immediate reply, hashtag instant reaction, and we get ourselves back into this match 1-1. I mean, it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like, oh, we scored a goal and now we need to respond. We should be getting the goals and initiating the response instead of having to react. 28 minutes on now. Nice interception, getting it through out to Muniain on the wings. He does have a couple of red shirts in the box to get through. Linton Jr., there you go, my son, the center mid, getting his first goal for the season and putting us ahead 2-1. Like I said, just 2 minutes later, and I did not think that was going to be Linton Jr., but Muniain using his pace to get to the byline, crossing it in, forcing the defense away from Linton Jr., just stalking in that 6-yard box and just to tap in to put us in the lead. And right away, we could get ourselves 4 minutes later, Mönchengladbach answer. I mean, this match is just ding-dong at this point in time. It's all back and forth. Fabian Johnson again, making himself known in a Mönchengladbach shirt. He gets the assist this time around. And, oh, come on, boys. And Xabi has just picked up a twisted knee, so guess what? He's got to come out. And Hervias, I wanted to give you a rest, but unfortunately, it's not to be. And oh my Lord, is that going to be counted as an own goal? Linton Jr. fired that, and they're going to credit it to Linton Jr. He gets himself a brace on the day, sneaking it just past the goalkeeper, Jan Sommer. Let's take a look at this again. Free kick into the box. Villalibre heads it down. Linton Jr. just off the post and then bounces off Sommer over the line, and the club are back in first. This is just too wild and too weird. Things are going well, but they could go better. Let's just go out there, second 45, see this match out, and come away with all 3 points in this first match of the group stage. Coming through now, Villalibre gets it out to Linton Jr., out to Azpilicueta. The red shirts just need to bomb into the box. That's all we need to do. Herrera to Hervias. Back to Herrera, out to Leque. Can he cross in and find somebody? He does. He finds Villalibre, and with a bullet header, Villalibre has just put us up 4-2 now. 6th goal of the season. And let's take a look at this again on the instant replay. Leque, what he has done all this time, crossing into the box. Villalibre with that whipped header into the far post, and we got ourselves a little bit of a bigger margin. Horrible pass from Inchausti there. He was trying to find Villalibre, but it was a really, really weak pass. Easily intercepted by Mönchengladbach, and guess what? They're coming through once again. Okay. Ruffier had all the time in the world to stop that ball, and he chose not to. Let's take a look at this again. Mönchengladbach with their 3rd goal of the night. Yusfi takes that chance. That was so damn slow. Ruffier.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Time is ticking away. There's still 2 minutes left on this clock, but we are not doing very well to hold on to this ball. We have dropped back down. We have dropped our defensive line down into what I'd like to call a defensive counter, but they're just pushing forward. Lekwe, clear it out. Just get the ball out. Marino, thank you. Gets it out to the flanks, and Villa Libre is sitting right there. And Chousty running through with it. Out to Monreal. There we go. If we can just time waste and not go backwards, that's exactly what we don't need to have happen. Mönchengladbach coming through, but Shell taking a really long shot, fortunately for us, wasting even more time. And we are going to escape once again. 2 matches in a row where I consider us escaping and we getting ourselves a better result than we deserve. Like I said, we should have deserved a draw at this point because nothing really separated the two sides except for all the goals scored. 4-3 to Athletic Club, and we got ourselves a decent start to this Champions League campaign. Juventus also winning over PAOK by the score of 4-0. So like I said, us and Juventus looking to be the favorites for this group. And Chavy's twisted knee keeps him out for 12 days. 2 matches at most. But that, my friends, is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go and drop a like, share, and subscribe, and all that jazz as well. Please leave a comment below on what you thought about today's episode or the series as a whole. Appreciate every single comment that you guys put down. But anyway, guys, this is Gendo, and I'll see you next video. Take care, and peace out.